Hey guys, welcome back. Usually carbonara has got bacon or pancetta to it, but this one has got salmon. Now salmon gives a very nice twist, and with no cream added, this makes a delicious and a fantastic hearty midweek meal. So let's get cooking. This dish has absolutely no cream in it. The sauce is actually made out of eggs and cheese. So it's a bit of a cheat, so they're a little lighter. Now for this I'm going to use 2 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. The egg yolk makes it nice and creamy, and the trick here is to flavor it. So I'm going to add some cracked pepper. I'm going to add cheese. Now I'm using mature cheddar here, which has been grated. Classically you would use Parmesan. Now I don't have Parmesan, so cheddar is fine. But just make sure it's nice grated or into a powder form. Then goes in some dried herbs. I've got oregano here, and I'm also going to add a little bit of rosemary. I'm not adding any salt because there's enough salt in the cheese. And all you do now is to whisk the egg, the herb and the cheese mixture till it's nice and creamy and fluffy. When the cheese mixes up with the eggs, it becomes nice and creamy. So you get a very nice pale yellow color. So this will form the sauce for the dish. I'm going to now move on to cooking our salmon. Classically for a carbonara, you use bacon or pancetta and you saute in a pan and make it nice and crisp. And it also gives a very nice flavor to the pasta. Now, because I'm not using bacon or pancetta here, I'm going to use salmon. Now salmon, I've got dices of salmon here. I've taken the skin off and I've cut them into small cubes. And the whole idea is for the salmon to mimic the color of the bacon once you crispen it. So I'm going to heat up the pan and add some oil. You can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, any oil of your choice. And I'm going to add the salmon and cook the salmon till the exterior of the salmon becomes nice and crisp. So that gives a very nice flavor, but also it looks a bit like bacon when you crispen it. I'm going to first start off by adding a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Garlic gives a very nice flavor when you saute with oil along with salmon. Just lightly toss it in the oil for it to release the flavors, and then straight away we add in the salmon cubes. Lower the heat gently and let the salmon cook on the side till it becomes nice and crisp. Now if the salmon pieces break, that's perfectly okay, it's fine. As soon as the salmon begins to cook on the sides, it begins to color into whitish and you get a nice golden glaze, and that's the time we're going to flip the pieces of salmon. Lightly season the fish with some salt. and then cracked pepper. Also, I'm going to add a little oregano and a little bit of rosemary to flavor the salmon. And now lightly toss the salmon and release the salmon from the pan. You see it's got nice brown color. So that mimics the same color of crispy bacon. The salmon has now cooked through, it's got brown, nice golden brown. I want to switch off the heat, and all I will do is now keep this on the side and then start cooking my pasta. I'm going to use spaghetti for this dish, and for that I've got a pot of water which is ready and boiling. Some salt. You have to season the water quite generously and add a nice handful of spaghetti. Now if you don't have spaghetti, you can use any kind of pasta. Tagliatelle, fettuccine, penne, they will all work fine. Let that come to a boil, and I'm going to cook the pasta till it's just al dente, which means it's just about cooked, and I'm going to drain it out and let the water steep away in the drainer. I might reserve some water in case I need to make a sauce. This starchy water is always very useful to add into the pasta to get the right consistency. Now I'm going to use egg and cheese with some herb, salt and black pepper to make the sauce. This has got zero cream altogether. But in case I need to make it thinner, I will use the starchy water of the pasta. The pasta has boiled well in the water. I'm going to have a quick check to see if it's done. Yeah, the pasta is just perfectly done. And all you do now is switch off the heat. And I'm going to drain off the water into this pan. And my pasta is set to go into my salmon. Now if you remember, I had cooked the salmon in the pan with a tiny quantity of garlic and some fresh herbs, salt and pepper. And if you look at this dish, all the parts which are stuck on the base of the pan are the flavors of the salmon being seared in the pan. So all the flavors are right here. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my warm pasta into the salmon. I'm going to lightly stir it together. And when you do that, the stuck pieces or the particles at the bottom of the pan begin to get released. So all those flavors actually mix back into the pasta. Turn that around. Just make sure it's all well mixed. And at this stage, I'm now going to add my whipped eggs. Now I had whipped the eggs with some cheese and I put them into a fridge so it cools down. And at this stage, I'm going to whisk it again. Switch on the heat. I'm going to now lightly warm up the salmon and the pasta together. And in that goes in the eggs. Now because there is cheese in that and there is egg, it will cook and it will form the sauce for the dish. And all you do is gently swirl that around to lower the heat and let the egg gently cook. You don't want to make it into a scrambled egg. You just want to lightly coat the egg with the pasta. So it gets a very nice kind of a creamy texture of the heat. Remove it from the heat and stir it. I want to switch off the heat. The sauce is all ready and done. And you can see it begins to thicken. A little sprinkle of fresh herbs, rosemary and some oregano. I don't need to season it because the salmon was seasoned earlier and the cheese has enough salt in it. Here you are. This is now ready to be served. So our dish is almost ready, and like I said, once you add the eggs, you do not cook the pasta after that. There's enough heat in the pasta to cook the eggs all through and through. And as it cooks, all the particles stuck, which are all the flavors, all released. So if you have a look, you see that it's all nice and clean. So the pasta becomes very flavorful. Time to plate the pasta. So got a nice little bowl, and all you do is you add all the lovely delicious pasta into the plate, and do not forget the wonderful sauce. And there, can you see the sauce? It's nice, rich and creamy, and all of it is on the pasta. Absolutely clean. The pasta is ready. I'm going to add some cracked pepper. The pepper goes extremely well. And lastly, some dried, also other fresh rosemary. So here you have it, my no cream salmon carbonara, nice, light and healthy. And time to taste. Oh, wow, clean, not heavy, and most importantly, extremely flavorful. So make sure you try it at home, make it for your friends and family, and don't forget to tag me. So until next time, happy cooking.